trainer series horizontal press with the barbell. So we know the horizontal press is basically pressing with the chest, that it's flat or inclined. I've set up the rack here for the flat bench press. I want to bring a few things to your attention. Number one is my pins. If it's flat, the fourth hole is the right height. If the client is stuck, they could roll the pin and you're not around for whatever reason, they can still roll it off their chest. It's going to be above their neck. It shouldn't touch, or if it touches barely, so they're safe. Okay, so that way when they're benching, it's not touching the pins. And if they get stuck, they're safe. They don't die. We're always here, so it should never be an issue, but we just never know. Okay, that's number one. Number two, the height for the bench press. You want the client that when they are ready to rack, right, that they can rack easily, that they really clear by a couple inches the hooks. Okay, so they want the bar high because once again, once you're set for your bench press, the shoulder blades are in and down, you're pressing. The last thing you want to do is open up your shoulder blades and then rack, because then you're losing all the tightness. And if it's heavy and you're struggling, right, that's going to be even riskier for you if you miss your hooks. So keep in mind, always have lots of clearance. I would say, so this is on the 8th hole because the pin is at 4. And we got 5, 6, 7, 8 for the bottom of the hook. If you are at number 8, the person is probably 5, 7 or more. If they're shorter than that, I would go the 7th hole. I'd be down a notch. And some people are going to complain because they'll say, oh, it's too low. Guy, come on, I want to, you know, I much prefer they press a little bit and rack easily. Okay. So that's number one, just the whole setup. We got the pins, we got the height for the bar. When they lie down, I'm going to tell them to sit right at the edge of the bench as if they're going to fall off. If they do that, one, they don't have to worry about their head. Okay. They won't hit their head at the barbell. Second, their eyes are under the bar or slightly in front of the bar, so inside the rack. I don't want to be behind because then when I'm pressing, I'm going to hit the hooks. Okay. From here, they're going to grab a grip so that when they're at the bottom, their forearms are about are 90 degrees perpendicular to the ground. So the forearm should point straight down. And then the other thing is when they pick up the weight, shoulder blades are set in and down, lift up, bring over the chest, then they can commence the descent. They don't start as soon as they hook up coming down. Bring over the chest or over the shoulders, right, and then down. You're going to come to nipple line. Arms are going to be 45 degrees. Shoulder blades are set in and down. Breathe out, push. There's a little bit of an arc from nipple line chest to over the shoulder. When I'm done on my last rep, I lock up, then hear the bang, and then bring it down. I don't need to look. I don't change. I don't move anything. That way, it's really safe for the client. The risk of injury is very minimal. The shoulders are safe. They're locked in with the shoulder blades. They're fully locked before they rack. A lot of them, if it's getting really tough, they're going to start panicking. They're going to try to go rack as they're coming up. That is huge leakage in energy, and they won't do as well. You want them to have a. I'm going to actually talk about body position in a second, but you want them to push straight up, lock it, because when they lock their arms, that bar is not going anywhere. It's just bone on bone, and you'll be strong there. You don't need the muscles to hold the bar, and then they can rack. Body position, if you want, this is more advanced. So with the client, you start very easily, right? Eyes under the bar, nipple line, 45 degrees, shoulder blades. But once they've got that figured out, here's a few more technical things to keep in mind. You want to make your bench press like your whole body is a tight spring. And it's not just, the chest is not just a bench press, a bench press is not just a chest exercise. It's like a whole body press. So when I lie down, I'm in position. Okay, I bring my feet towards me as much as I can. So I'm stretching my quads. Once I'm in position here, tight, quads are really tight. I squeeze my bum. I engage my shoulder blades. Now my body is really tight. I can feel the stretch on the quads. The glutes are tight. The back is tight. Now I can press a lot more weight in this position than if my legs are back here. I'm not squeezing my bum. This is weak. Okay, then I'm only using my chest. But if I can contract my whole body, I'm gonna press even more. Okay, much more advanced technique. That's something though to share. The clients who've been with us a long time, they'll love that nugget that they can tighten the body and they'll be able to press more. If they're healthy, no issue, no shoulders issues, right? And they can go in position, and they want to push. They want to be stronger. They want to push themselves. Please get them to really tighten up their body, and their bench press will go up. I think I covered everything. If we were going incline, I would make the bench incline 45 degrees or less. This would rise up. Same rule applies. I want to clear the barbell, clear the hooks easily. It's almost better to be too low than too high. It's better than be too low than too high. You want to be in the right spot, the sweet spot. But if you're wrong, put air on the side of lower. And guys, if you have any questions, let me know. I hope this video helps you a lot. And yeah, for the next one.